the fear of overcoming public speaking. Now, you may not know this, but public speaking is one of the top fears for the majority of people on this planet. And I myself have been there in the past. If I can take you all back to when I was 14 years old, I remember being in school. The corridor was busy. There was noise and chatter everywhere. People rushing to class, people pushing out of the way to get through. And there was something inside of me that went wrong. I felt this feeling, this rush of adrenaline, but not in a good way. And my breathing started to get very heavy and the vision across my eyes disappeared. I was in panic mode. First time ever I experienced this abnormal thing happening to me, and I didn't know what it was. And being 14 years old, this was quite a daunting experience. What actually happened is that when I came round after passing out, I'd fainted after having an anxiety attack. I remember when I woke up from this, and perhaps you can feel it yourself, that hospital smell that you're all familiar with. Looked over at my mum and she was panic stricken. Now, to cut a longer story short, guys, I went on a very much up and down journey across the next several years linked to this anxiety. I was medically diagnosed with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. And for many years, I really struggled with public speaking in front of people, whether it was school, in lessons, throughout college. It was something that I didn't enjoy doing. But it hit a point that I knew it had to change. And for it to change, it had to be up to me and not anyone else. And so I started understanding the power of persuasion. But that starts at home first. That starts up here. And so what I did is I started going on a journey. And it wasn't a straightforward journey. It was a long, tiresome journey that has now paid off in dividends. And what I did is I started to reframe this BS negativity that most of society throws at us. And I've reframed it that I don't have an obsessive compulsive disorder. I have OCG. That's obsessive compulsive gift. Because it's now a strength of mine. So something for years that ate at me that was a negative is now a positive. And this has transformed my life. Because I understand that if you want to excel in life, you have to be a master of influence. Speaking, selling, being able to move people from where they are to where you need them to be so that you can create a win-win situation. And going on this journey of public speaking course is really helping me facilitate just what I need to work on. Those slight tweaks of tonality, slight more pauses, because I truly want to be a master of influence.